Hello my lovelies and welcome back to some crafting with Kitty. How you all been doing? Hope you've all been okay. So I'm showing you here some beautiful little flowers, and these are the little Mickey ears, tiny little embellishments I'm going to be putting also inside my coasters. Hidden Mickey, but they won't be hidden because you'll be able to see them obviously. So first of all, what we need to do is obviously weigh my product out, which is 50-50 ratio for the resin and the hardener, so A and B. You've probably seen this on some of my other videos, and I'll link some of my other videos as well for the products that I use. But this is the resin product that I use. It's from Craft Resin, and there's an A and a B, and you just measure it by weight, the A and the B. So generally for 3 coasters I use 75 grams per coaster, so 225. The purpose of this video, I have sped up the stirring process. You really should do it very slowly for about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, and then what I'm doing is making sure that I get my first layer into the corners, because resin will only go where resin already is. So if you didn't poke it into the corner, it probably wouldn't go there. It wouldn't go there, even though this product is self-leveling, it wouldn't move. And then you see a few bubbles, you can ignore those for the moment. Use alcohol spray rather than a flame, and the alcohol spray gets rid of the bubbles. Now's the fun time, let's get placing those flowers. So I'm using an assortment of dried flowers, which I get from Amazon, and yeah, the petals do fall off because they're so fragile. That's okay, all you need to do is just pop them back into place where the resin is, and they should almost stay there. It doesn't have to be perfect. The other thing that I did make a little mistake on this one, I put my flowers in the wrong side up. Again, it doesn't really matter, it's subjective, but I think the other side is the top side of the coaster, if you get what I'm saying. But it looks pretty, it's fine. Every day's a school day, I'm still learning. If you like these sort of videos, don't forget to give me a subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. And if you do like them, let me know down below, because if you don't, then fine, but if you do, I'll create loads more. Yeah, talk to me, leave me some feedback. Forever,
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Okay, so as you can see here, I'm just placing the lovely little Mickeys just randomly. You can put them wherever you want. I just decided to add a few more flowers, and as you see through this video, I'll add a few more here and there. It's just a case of just going with your flow, isn't it? And, you know, doing what you want to do, making it look pretty. So once the flowers are in place, so you can do this 2 ways. You can put the flowers in first, then add the resin, or you do a layer of resin, add the flowers, and then top up resin. You could layer a resin, let it set for 24 hours or for a few hours, and then put your flowers on top, and then another layer of resin. You can do whatever you want. It's quite amazing, really. It's quite versatile. What you do have to keep doing is gently just pushing the flowers down, because they do rise up a little bit with the weight of the flowers to the resin. And then here you see there are a few bubbles appear as well. You can just pop them. You can pop them like at the end of this, or a cocktail stick, or more alcohol spray will get rid of some of the bubbles as well. well. Sometimes though, I've seen buzzles? I've seen bubbles in resin, and they can actually add to the character of product as well. Okay, so let's get on and do the other 2 coasters. Also, I have noticed that I only ever make 3 coasters. I do not know why this is. I just obviously have an aversion to making more than 3. So today I've had to go back and make another one because I have been trying to sell these on eBay and places like that, you know, all the lovely sites. And one of the things JP said to me, if you could be restricting your audience because you're only making 3. And I was like, yeah, that could be true actually. So I've made a 4th one today with the hope that they will sell. And if anybody wants to buy any of the coasters or anything, I will drop my eBay link down below. Also, it's quite funny when I edit these videos back. What have I done this one? This is like 12 minutes and 43. The actual process to make these flowers is something like hours. So when you record it and then when you come back to edit it, yeah, it's totally reality versus expectations. So when you're watching these back, it doesn't just take 12 minutes and 43 to, or whatever this video ends up being to make these, I'm afraid. It does take a little bit of time and patience, but the rewards are so worth it. Little bit of Olaf there. Did you like that? Very funny. Funny guys, you must follow me on Instagram at KPJPFlorida because I put some funny stories up there, even if I do say so myself. And today has been pigeon, loads and loads of pigeons. Pigeon gate. We've had this problem for a little while and the pigeons go in our drains, but you know, they don't just sit there and just look nice and cool. No, they go 7 AM, and now the time of me editing is 2 and they're still there. So I've been going in and out, fine, just trying to chase them all off. Pigeons from hell. It's a male and a female, which probably seems quite harsh, and if you're an animal lover, I'm sorry. But seriously, driving me up the drain pipe today. Right, so here we go. So back to the video in hand. I am adding some extra flowers, pressing them down, making sure that they sink down and that any air bubbles I see I pop. And it's looking pretty cool. We'll just top it up with another coat. The remaining parts of the resin, they're looking really cute. Sometimes when the flowers break away, don't even worry about that because it's like a natural looking look, isn't it? It doesn't really matter. So, right, let's leave them overnight. Sometime later. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. They're done. Shall we have a look? Shall we unmold the new coasters? Ooh la la, mon chéri. Look how pretty these look. Ah, lovely colours. Really, really pretty. Look, some of the little leaves have fallen away, but that doesn't matter. It just adds to the look. I was going to add some ink coloration into these, but I didn't. But I think I might do that next time. And also around the edges you can I've got a pen, I've got a gold and a silver, so I might even just do that at a later stage and just do silver edging, might make them pop even more. But they look really pretty, the colours look really pretty. I quite like the way that they have come out. So resin is like it's not glass and it's not plastic. It's a product that's sort of in between. Google it if anybody wants to know what resin is. but it's not glass, but it's hard. It's really hard, and you can put hot cups on it. All my resin that I use is heat proof and no odors and things, products like that in it. Oh, look, you see the little Mickey. They just look so cute. These would be perfect for the garden. This is why JP was saying a set of 4, because then you could set them up, couldn't you, at a dinner service and have them in the garden looking pretty. Now, so sometimes there's some rough edges, so what you just do, I just use a nail file. You can use sandpaper, you wet it, and you can use sandpaper, but I wouldn't do that for the coasters because actually they're not really that rough. You just need a gentle little nail file just to go around the edges and just see if there is any little pieces. You can wear gloves at this point because the resin is quite dangerous and poisonous, so I've got my mask on still, I just have not got my gloves on, so it's naughty KP, I should be wearing my gloves to do this. And then you just hoover up any of the little particles that come off. But yeah, look how pretty they're looking. These are so sweet. I actually love doing these flower ones. My other ones, yeah, look, I'll put my gloves on. My other ones that I've done have been the fruit, and I've done some other flowers as well. So now I'm going to, I've got this new product. So it's a plastic and acrylic, and it takes off any uneven surfaces. So if there was a scratch on here, you get the scratch out, and then the other bottle buffs up and makes them uber shiny and see-through. To be honest, these actually aren't that bad. I sometimes use them on my Mickey straw toppers. They make them really pop. But the coasters themselves, actually, they're quite sparkly and see-through anyway, so you probably don't even need it, but I just do it now out of best practice. But yeah, so I just rub it all on lovely with a microfiber cloth, I think it is. It came with the product. Again, Amazon. I wish I was sponsored by Amazon, but I'm not. And I just give them a great big buff up, and I think they do look a little bit more glossy. They do. Oh, but look at those colours. But you can see what I mean. Potentially I have put the flowers in the wrong way, but I think they're like the universal. You can have these coasters up whichever way you want. They're very versatile. They have like a little edge, but that's not an issue at all. Oh, they're just that pretty. Anyway guys, coming to the end of my video, I hope you liked it. Don't forget, hit subscribe, like, notification bell, share my videos out, tell the world about me. I upload weekly. Yeah, that's all I have to say, but I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate all of you and all of my members and everyone for supporting me. So thank you, much love, see you next time.